Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early, daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through Thursday. Hope you guys are grinding forward, staying on your programs. Let's talk about change, personal transformation. You have to be open to change if you want to change. Not everybody wants to change. Some people want to stay the stupid, broken, sorry person that they've been. Fine, go be that person. But if you want to change, you're going to have to be open-minded. That's step one. Be open to change. And that means you're going to have to do some scary things, go into areas you've never been before, and it may not feel that great in the beginning, but you wanted to change, didn't you? And some people get this and they're moving forward, and everybody moves forward at their own little speed. Some people are moving forward pretty rapidly. I've been moving forward pretty rapidly, and some people move forward a little slowly. And I try not to be judgmental with somebody who's moving forward slowly. As long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters to me. If you're on the path, that's what matters. We may be walking at different speeds. I see you back there, but at least you're on the path. That's all that matters. You'll catch up. So if you're moving forward and you're growing mentally, maybe you're growing physically, you're slowly transforming, you're going to need to be open-minded and open to a full transformation. A full transformation is all-encompassing. Some people, they limit their transformation to just one area, and they put this wall where they don't want to transform in other areas. When you change in one area, other areas start to shift. It's only natural. And you don't plan on it, it just happens. And if you find yourself still the same in some areas, then maybe you're not really going through a full transformation. So for example, if you're still dressing the same, you still look the same, but you're getting stronger in your mentality, and you're really working on your mind and your soul, and you're really moving forward spiritually and therapeutically and mentally, and getting over past trauma and developing a relationship with some sort of higher power and whatever, right? That's great. You're getting over some of the depressions that have held you back, and some people are going through this. You should also be transforming physically, becoming physically more healthy. You should be more into nutrition. You should be more into exercise. You should be thinking about how you put yourself together, your personal image, your style, how you present yourself to the world. Are you presenting the very best version of yourself? Or you don't care. You're one of these guys who's given up and you don't care. And you're angry about it. And you know you look like a sloppy bum. And if anybody ever mentions it, all you want to do is just fight. Now, if you're growing and changing in one way, you have to allow yourself to change in other ways. You may have to move. I've gone through each one of these things. I realized that I'm not going to make a full transformation if I still live in the ghetto around gangs. I need to actually move to a better part of town. I need to move away from all of this crap. And I didn't move to the rich side of town. There's people that live in this area where I live that are a lot richer than me, that have a lot better address, and they're like, oh, you live over there? I live in a working class residential neighborhood. It's not a rich neighborhood. But this is a lot better than the projects, fool. And I had to get away from that shit. Find an area where there are no Serenos. There is no MS-13. There are no Crips or Bloods, not a block away, not 5 blocks away. And I had to do that for myself and make it a priority. Everything started to change around me, and I had to allow it. So if you're still holding on to old aspects of self as you're going through this transformation, you're just throwing out anchors as you're trying to move forward. You need to pull up those anchors. You need to allow yourself to just move forward. And that means you may have to give up some of these things that have held you back. Your image, your stubbornness, your lack of forgiveness, that fat that you carry around. You may have to get rid of some of that fat. You may have to prioritize some different things that you've never thought about before ever in your life. So you want to look back on the old you, the old version of you, the previous version of you, the version that you transformed from. You want to look back on that person as a different person. When you see the pictures of yourself in the past, it'll feel like a completely different person. Is that even me? I mean, you'll remember the things that happened to you, but you would have changed so much. And that's necessary. For some of you, that's absolutely necessary. Sometimes it's really sad when you get a guy that stands on this rock, he plants his flag on this rock, on this hill, and it says, this is the way I've always been. And this is how I'll always be. And it's just like, man, it's just disappointing. Because that's a little child. That's what that is. That's not a leader. That's a stubborn child who doesn't want to move forward. You might as well just be saying, Daddy, I don't want to. Kicking your feet. It's unbecoming and it's shameful. When you think that you're so hard that you're not going to go with the flow. You think you're a mountain when you're actually a river. Food for thought.